Hello everybody, welcome back to another brand new FIA video here for the Nations Cup. Today this is, what are we, round 18 or 19? I think that sounds about right, it's one or two. LMP1 cars at Laguna Seca. Interesting. Didn't really know what to think about this when I first saw it. Obviously, these cars are not the easiest to drive, and around a place like this, it's going to require a hell of a lot of concentration and a lot of precision driving as well. You don't want to make any mistakes, as they will bite you pretty heavily. But we'll go on to qualifying now. This is our very first run of the session, but we go a little bit deep. Through that left-hander, following exactly what Cody has done just up the road ahead of us. He bails out of his lap, and I decide I should probably do the same. We'll cut on to our second lap of the session now. At the moment, you've got McEwen on provisional pole position on a 108.3, I think that is. I'm not going to lie, I was lacking a bit of pace compared to what I would have liked. As you can see, my best in practice was only a 108.2, so yeah, really not what I was hoping for, but anyway, we'll make the best of what we've got, and hopefully we can at least challenge for a top 5. Across the line for our first lap of the session, it's a 109 flat, puts us P7 provisionally at the moment. So we come in, went out again, and as you can see, we're about 3/10 up on our lap, but one little mistake, we run ever so slightly wide, and that is about 3.5 tenths out the window. Now, if my memory serves me correct, we don't improve just there, and we don't. But we'll head over now to our final lap of the session. Got ourselves right behind McEwen here as well, so we got a pretty good reference just ahead of us. I don't think we're close enough that the dirty air is going to affect us too badly, so hopefully that won't be too much of a problem. Green in the first sector by almost a full tenth, so okay start to the lap at the moment. Provisional running order, VLX fella on pole position, Matt Simmons in second, Cody in third, not too sure, actually no, I am sure who's in fourth because he's directly ahead of us. McEwen in fourth, Ranger in fifth, Dylan Lingren in sixth, ourselves P7. I want to try and at least get into the top 5 if I can, across the mid sector now, and we're only about a tenth and a half up at the moment, so we're really not gaining time like I would have liked. So maybe a high 108 is all we're going to be on for here. But up to the line now, up through the gears, what is it going to be? Only a 108.998, so we barely improve. We do not jump up any positions, so it's P7. And, well man, I can't lie, I'm not happy with that. I don't think my pace was good enough to threaten the likes of the top 3, but I definitely felt like I could have been top 5. That lap certainly was not the greatest. It just wasn't committed as I should have been. So yeah, that's probably something that I still need to learn as well, because when I watch some laps back, it does look like there's time on the table, so I definitely do need to learn how to push the envelope a little bit more when it comes to these one-shot quali laps effectively. But P7, still not too bad. We can definitely fight from here. Strategy, you've got to use the hards and the mediums. Soft tyres are available, but they're not required. We'll start on them, and oh, I don't know. Let's just see where we end up and what we can do. Alright, so here we are on the grid at Laguna Seca, P7, Lindgren and Ranger just ahead of us, so hopefully we can try and dispose of these two, as I think they're on mediums and hard tyres respectively. So starting on softs, hopefully that should give us a bit of an advantage. Fuel is also an issue in this race, but away we go here at Laguna Seca. Pretty decent start. Are we going to try and look for a move on Lindgren into turn one, weaving around trying to get a little bit of temp in these soft tyres as everybody seems to go a little bit deep. Lindgren very wide on those hard tyres, not giving him much grip at all as we easily sneak through up into P6 there. As Matt Simmons off the road there in the KFC Toyota, so not the best start for Mr. Matt right there. But on the upside, another free spot for us, so up into the top 5 already, so quite a good start in this race. We get Ranger just ahead of us now, and I think he's on mediums if my memory is correct. Just want to try and make sure I've got this right. I think McEwen is on softs, and everybody ahead of us, so second, third and fourth, I'm pretty sure they're all on mediums. I think. Don't quote me on that, I could be wrong, but I think that is about right. But anyway, on to the end of lap 1, getting right up behind the rear wing of Ranger, as I want to get a wriggle on here. I don't want to be held up too much, as I can already see McEwen getting away, so I want to try and make use of these soft tyres while I can. But on to the end of lap 2, we still can't find a way through, but that's about to change. Up the inside into the final corner, we go a little bit deep there. Ranger didn't exactly leave us a lot of room. He flashes the lights at us there in the mirror. I give him a flash back to, well, I don't even know, maybe he felt like I'd squeezed him out or something a little bit there. But anyway, on to lap 5, we got VLX fella just ahead of us. We tried to get underneath him just past the start finish line, that didn't quite work. But through turn 1, we've gotten up the inside and we should get the move done. He's still got his nose in there, but we get the job done. Up into P3 now, and Matt Simmons just behind there in P5, so you'd expect to see him make a move on the VLX driver very soon, and I believe that's exactly what he has done. On to lap 11 now, as we make a little mistake there, clipping the inside curb, and that has thrown us off into the dirt, completely screwed up my rhythm. Matt goes by up into P2, so right place, right time, safe to say, for Matt Simmons there. So up to P2 for the Kentucky Fried Chicken Toyota. That feels weird to say, but anyway, on to the end of lap 12 now. I'm going to come in. I wanted to try and undercut if I could, hopefully get track position back over Matt. I'm not too sure how this will work, but yeah, we'll find out soon, I guess. Not putting any fuel in, as you can see, I'm about 0.1 of a lap shy of comfortably making it to the end. I feel like I can get to the end without having to worry about fuel, so that is that's not really a concern that is on my mind at the moment. But we rejoin on track, surprisingly in top 5 still, 5th position. VLX fella about 1.5 seconds back there. So now we've got to get the hammer down and put in the best outlap we possibly can as we cut on to the start of the next lap. And I think we've managed to get that position back off Matt Simmons. I think that was him just coming out of the pits there as we went past the start-finish line. As you can see in the mirror, yes it was. And Matt has only just, no, he hasn't re-emerged ahead of VLX fella. So Matt Simmons from effective P3 now back down to P5. So not a very good few laps from him there, as now he'll have his work cut out trying to get back past the VLX driver, which he was able to do after a few laps. And as you can see now, cutting on to the penultimate lap of the race. Everybody coming in now for hard tyres on the final lap. Fuel, as you can see, we are borderline on making it 1 lap exactly. So I reckon we've timed this pretty well. we'll probably run out on the line. But anyway, hard tyres going on. Matt Simmons, let's just see where he is. You can just see him there in the rear mirror. We've got about 2 seconds to Matt behind us in P4, so I think we should be okay to still come away with P3, which certainly isn't what I would have expected qualifying back down in P7. Bearing in mind, however, we are 21 seconds off the lead, so that is really not good. Yeah, that continues to be the story of my life at the moment. I'm able to get good results, but by the time the checkered flag falls, I am a long way off the lead, and that has not changed here today. But A.E. McEwen wins here at Laguna Seca. Nick McCosey comes home in P2, so GG to those two, just too damn quick, absolutely nothing we could do about them. But into the final corner we come now, and we have come up from P7 somehow to finish P3 and on the podium here at Laguna Seca. No idea how we've managed that, to be honest. Definitely had a bit of luck fall our way, I reckon. Lingering only down in P9. As you can see, Ranger finishes in P6, Fella P5, Matt P4. So I definitely think we got a bit lucky in that race, but to come away with a podium, pretty pleased with that. Alright, so there we go, guys. That has been today's video. Round 19 it was at Laguna Seca in the Group 1 cars. As you can see, we've got 351 points next to our name. That's from the top 16 Superstars race, which we were able to come away in P3, so that boosts us up to 6th position in the regional rankings. So that's quite nice, almost in the top 5. Let's just have a look at how far off we actually are. So we're actually right with Lingeren and Emily Jones, so that's alright. Definitely a P4 on the cards if we can get a few better results. But anyway, that's it from me, guys. If you enjoyed, remember to leave a like, subscribe, all the usual stuff. All the support, always greatly appreciated. But yeah, that's it from me today. So like always, hope everybody is well, stay safe, and until the next one, I'll see you all later. Have a good one.